So today we were listening to The Smiths, You've Got Everything Now. This was requested quite a while ago, like a lot of songs that I get. And yes, we're going to do this today. This is one of the last songs from their debut album, I think it was. And so yeah, I figured why not listen to this since I'm almost done the album. So yeah, let's get into this, react to it, and talk about it after.
As merry as the days were long, I was right and you were wrong. Back at the old grade school, I would win and you would lose. But you got everything now. You got everything now. And what a terrible mess I've made of my life. Oh, what a mess I've made of my life. No, I've never had a job because I've never wanted one. I've seen you smile, but I've never really heard you laugh. So who is rich and who is poor, I cannot say. You are your mother's only son, and you're a desperate one. But I don't want to love her, I just want to be seen. Our friendship sadly lost. Well, this is true, and yet it's false. But did I ever tell you, by the way, I never did like your face. But you got everything now. You got everything now. And what a terrible mess I've made of my life. Oh, what a mess I've made of my life. No, I've never had a job because I'm too shy. I've seen you smile, but I've never really heard you laugh. So who is rich and who is poor, I cannot say. You are your mother's only son, and you're a desperate one. But I don't want to love her, I just want to be tied.
All right, so The Smiths, and You've Got Everything Now. Yeah, I'll say off the bat, I really liked Morrissey's, I guess, falsetto voice in this, and I really liked it almost sounded like opera, I guess. I don't know, he just how he was hitting those high notes, and I really liked the background music, just how the band came together and created the music for the song, and obviously the lyricism a little bit. Again, it's always kind of dark humor in there, but I will go over the lyrics to see what it's actually being said and everything. But yeah, so I guess I'll just go on the about from genius.com. So it says Morrissey expresses his bitterness towards a person whom he implies is only faking his happiness because Morrissey believes that having a casual life isn't enough. Morrissey changed the lyrics of the song very often in live performances to "As merry as the days were long, I'm right and you're wrong." So that was, I think that's at the start of the song, isn't it? Uh, Hold the phone. Yeah, first verse. As married as the days were long, I was right and you were wrong. So I guess, I don't know. Yeah, I guess he changed some lyrics, which is, he's allowed to do. He wrote the song, so he can do what he wants. And that's all that there is for the about. And then, as I was saying, I think the only song left that I have not reacted to on their 1984 album is "I Don't Owe You Anything." So I'll probably get into that soon. And there's other requests for Smith's songs because I know a lot of people like to watch my Smith's reactions. So that's always nice. Yeah, released February 20th, 1984. You really hear Morrissey's youthfulness, I guess, youthness, whatever, in the song, I guess. I don't know, that's what I caught. And I don't know, it sounded happy to me. I just liked the sound of the song, I guess that's about as basic as you can get. And somebody uploaded. All right. So for the first verse, we'll get into some annotations. As merry as the days were long. So it says another line taken from A Taste of Honey by Shelley Delaney, a British dramatist. Morrissey lifted a lot of material from her work, particularly in the early days of the Smiths. This particular phrase, though, is originally attributed to Shakespeare, appearing in his play Much Ado About Nothing. Again, it seems like Morrissey always lifts inspiration from somebody, a novel, a play, or something, which is always kind of cool to see and learn about. Obviously he's really into, I guess, just reading and all that kind of thing, especially in the '80s. I guess I don't know what he's into nowadays, but So then we move on to the next lines. So back at the old grade school, I would win and you would lose. So it says, expanding upon the previous paragraph, Morrissey wants to say he was a big achiever in his school days while the other person was not. To put it in a more familiar terms, he was the jock, both intellectually and physically, or perhaps maybe just one of those, and the other person was the dweeb. Okay, so then we get into the first chorus with the next annotations. No, I've never had a job because I've never wanted one. I've seen you smile, but I've never really heard you laugh. That cuts deep. So who is rich and who is poor? I cannot say. Oh. So in the annotation here, Morrissey tries to justify his life choices, saying that he never wanted a regular job and that the other person isn't really happy with his life because he never laughs. He considers himself richer in a sense because of this. He is challenging the common view that money equals success. Morrissey thinks that there is more to life than just getting a job, earning a wage, and living a mediocre life, which I agree with. Yes, there is definitely more than just having a job, earning a wage, and living a mediocre life, because that's kind of, it kind of gets redundant, and, some other things might pop into your life, like depression and all that kind of thing. So anyway, we get into the second verse. A friendship sadly lost, question mark. Well, this is true, and yet it's false. All right, so this is with the use of the question mark at the end of the first line of the stanza. Morrissey suggests that this line isn't something he necessarily believes to be true. What about the statement that isn't true could be one of two things. Either Morrissey is saying that the loss of this friendship truly isn't sad, or at least has no effect on him, or rather that it was never a friendship to begin with. So again, you're always asking questions with Morrissey's writing. So then we go on to the second chorus, kind of like the other one, but it does change a word. So, no, I've never had a job because I'm too shy. I feel it there. I've seen you smile, but I've never really heard you laugh. So who is rich and who is poor, I cannot say. So it's the same annotation there, but he did change that word from to because I'm shy instead of because I don't want one or whatever he said the first time. My goodness. Then we go on. What did he say here? But I've never really heard you laugh because I've never wanted one. So then he changed it to because I'm too shy. So there's a little bit of difference there. All right, that's what I wanted to notice. Then we go on to the outro. So, but I don't want to be a lover, or I don't want a lover. I just want to be tied. I can't talk. I just want to be tied, to the back of your car. To the back of your car, 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 to the back of your car. Oh. So, okay, he wants to be tied to the back of your car. So it says, as the whole song has commonly been viewed as an ode to Morrissey's school days and an expression of his frustration at other people's successes at the detriment of his own. Holy moly, this is a long sentence. this section of the lyrics morphs into something entirely different. Here, Morrissey is expressing a sexual fantasy or desire to be with them in the back of the car. However, the earlier line, "Did I ever tell you, by the way, I never liked your face," suggests that this is not for love, but for a feeling of sharing in the success and fame, and possibly an expression of Morrissey's inner conflict between envy and desire. This emphasizes the use of the word tied, as it expresses how Morrissey only wants to experience a tie, a connection with this person, or more realistically, their success and fame. So I guess he's really, yeah, so he's kind of chasing more of success and fame than love. And yeah, okay, so yeah, I just really like how this song kind of makes you, I don't know, there's not like a definitive answer, I guess, to the lyrics, because there are, as it says, there's different ways you can go about it. There's different ways you can take certain stanzas. As it says, this will be taken two ways. So I always like a Morrissey writes like that. And yeah, so that's it for the annotations there. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if I got much else to say. You've got everything now. Like again, I'll say I really liked Morrissey's vocals. Really liked his falsetto again, and yeah, it's just Morrissey at his best here. It wasn't even his peak, I guess, because it was only 1984, and there's more to come. And obviously, the band didn't last too long after '84. But anyway, I guess that's it. I don't got really much else to say. Well, I like the song. I mean, I don't think there's any Smith song that I probably won't like, just because of Morrissey's voice. And I always love Johnny Marr's guitar and Mick Rourke and the drums. And I can't think of. I don't even think it's not Mick Rourke. Is it Andy Rourke? Oh my goodness, Andy Rourke on bass and drums is Mike Joyce. Always. I mean, I just always think it's pretty good altogether. I mean, I don't know. It sounds dumb, but I mean that's what I think. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing and commenting and all that kind of thing. I just hit 500 subscribers, which is pretty cool. So yeah, thanks for that, and thanks for subscribing. Thanks for coming back to watch my Smiths reviews, especially because I know a lot of people like these videos. So yeah, great song, and I'll listen to more in the future, definitely. Okay, so I'll see you guys again soon. And yeah, have a great day or night, whatever it is for you.